I'm ready. It's late. Yeah, I know. Let me tell you why it's so late, guys. Because Monday is my sleep-in day. Sunday is like a work day for me. Saturday is kind of my day off, but not really, since I'm doing prep work for for Monday. So I kind of just crashed Monday morning, and that's why I'm on so late on Monday. I apologize, but now you know. Thank you for joining. I love the fact that you're joining. What's up, guys? So Astrology Motivation went up bright and early this morning. Go check it out. It's about releasing that inner sensuality. Sensuality. It's not a word, but it is about. It's about the importance of it because of the clog that gets stuck in you, and how if you hold back specific energy, you're actually holding back. Like if you hold back anything, you're fucking up the flow, right? And so you have to realize, am I holding stuff back that's worth it? Like, is holding back this pain worth also holding back all my opportunities? That's kind of the theme of it. So it's a really interesting one, and I hope you go watch it. If you're watching this on Astrology Motivation, then you'll just find the playlist Astrology Motivation. If you're watching this on Instagram, hi guys, I'm so glad that you're live. It's really good to see you over here. And then what else did I want to say? No, not much. It's pretty good weekend. Kind of uneventful. It's really weird. It's June gloom out here. I don't fucking know I do love my new life, I have to say, but this Southern California is really just a bunch of bullshit. I have to say, I thought it would be sunshiny, 72 and sunny all the time, and it's not. It's not. It's like 72 and sunny 3 months out of the fucking year. And then the rest of the time, it's like 52 degrees and groggy. That's kind of the winter. And then like up until like this point, it's like overcast and a little clammy until about 12 noon. And then it clears up and you have like 92 and sunny for like 6 hours. And then it's nighttime. And it's like, I don't know. This real estate market is selling themselves out of just a bunch of bullshit is what it is. Yeah, just so you know. But anyway, it is a good life out here. Life is good. What's up? Hey everybody. What's up, man? Nice to see you on here. You know I can't. What's up, Marbabe? You know I can't read this. It's too small. The print is too small and my eyes are too old. 42, baby. Almost 43. That's right. I know you can't believe it. I look like I'm 19. Not. And you know what? I don't want to at all. I'm really good. I was 19 once. I don't want to do it again. I'm good. So today is a very good day. Today is June. Bitch, please. Can we? Hello. It's Monday, June 21st. Today is a day of planting, so let's get to work. The moon is in Scorpio, which is like it's an interesting position. I think a lot of things start to come up and creep up that maybe you didn't even realize were still there. So don't be surprised when that happens. Tuesday, interestingly enough, Mercury goes direct in the evening. And I have to say, Mercury retrograde always acts up just before it goes direct. It's like really kind of whips you around a lot. And that could happen up actually through the end of this week. And then that's going to be a great, actually, because Neptune goes into retrograde on Friday the 25th. And that's really when things really start to people get fucked up. And like I said, they get really hedonistic because they start to try to use other vices to make up for Neptune's veil being pulled back. I mean, it's definitely a time of truth, but lots of times it's a time of truth that's people don't want the truth, right? So they try to find other ways around it. So just an heads up, that's the 25th. But Mercury at least is out of retrograde on the 22nd. Jupiter and Saturn, are still in retrograde. They will be in retrograde through October. And then, I'm sorry, excuse me. Yeah, no, Jupiter's in retrograde too, because Jupiter went into retrograde. But Jupiter will not be in retrograde until October. It'll also not be in Pisces. I think it comes out of Pisces in July, and it's in Aquarius for the rest of the year. But Jupiter is in retrograde. So the three big papas are in retrograde, okay? You got Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter all in retrograde. Mercury's coming out of retrograde. But then you also got Neptune going into retrograde. So it is definitely retrograde season. It will be that way basically through the fall. That's usually bigger, more spiritual, more meta culture stuff happening when the big planets are in retrograde. But especially in the times when Mercury is in retrograde, it will be delivered to us full-fledged and full effect. So Mercury, I think, goes into retro. I don't know the next time. I gotta check the charts. But at least it's coming out of retrograde, so we're gonna get a little bit of relief, especially with everything else in retrograde. It'll be interesting to see how Friday starts. I'm gonna check. Oh, I did check the charts. Check out astrology. Astrology, the weekly astrology forecast. Actually, that doesn't really get into it that much because that's Friday and then Saturday. But really, it'll be interesting to see how everything, honey, is being affected starting on Friday. So definitely check out next week's weekly astrology forecast. It's just really interesting stuff. My son turns 21 on Wednesday, so this is a huge marker for him and really proud time for me. I love him so much. So that's just a big happy day for me. I am taking bookings for personal readings, but things are a little bit wonky. I don't know what happened. Like, I guess there's a button you can push in PayPal that says you can hold off payment. You can't hold off payment if your booking isn't paid in full. It's not booked, and I will basically reject the payment and. Well, I can't reject the payment because it's being held. I don't have the money, right? So it's like you're holding the payment in limbo, and it's just like, that's not something that happens. Like, that's not an option. So that's an FYI. When you're booking, payment and scheduling happens at the same time, and it goes through, and then you're booked and scheduled. But if that doesn't happen, then you are not scheduled, and I will drop you off the schedule. That's just an FYI. It's how it works. But that's it. That's really the only announcement that I really want to make. Let's just get into the reading, because honestly, I'm feeling a little weird today. I don't know why. I think it's because the moon is in Scorpio. Moon is in Scorpio, and I told you this is a weird week. And I actually want to check that Uranus Mars square, because it can be a dangerous aspect. In other words, it just can exacerbate risk of injury. And that's something we all should be aware of. And I want to know how long that lasts. So I have to check the charts with that too. I'll get back to you guys. All right, you ready? You ready? This is a daily tarot card reading for everybody, for all signs. Essentially, guys, it's a general reading for us to just shoot the shit for a little while. Talk about stuff together. Okay? This is beautiful, actually, coming out. Talk about stuff together. I feel like that has to be out, so I'm just going to take it. Kind of earth energy. We're getting more solid. We're getting more 3D, okay? Clarity happening. I'll go over the cards with you. Don't worry. I'm not trying to be mysterious. I'm just trying to let them fall. If you found this video on astrology motivation, please go ahead, like, and subscribe. And then also ring that bell so you get all notifications. And then check out Born Without Boundaries Tarot for weekly zodiac sign specific messages. And then if you're over here on Instagram, also subscribe to the channel so that you can interact. We could go live with each other. What's up, Frankie B? So anyway, weird shit happening. Karma. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, there's karma coming around to a greedy ass motherfucker. Or to some sort of money dealings that have gone, yeah, it's almost like a discovery of sorts. I think justice is coming out. That's really interesting. 2 and 2 is here. And then you have like a new offer here. Okay, so let's review. All right, as the cards fell, you had this great opportunity. This is a beautiful opportunity for money, for 3D abundance, 3D wealth, lots of celebration with friends. Kind of the right crowd is all around you, your tribe. And then you have the Empress here, which is really feeling really secure in your bountifulness, really having all the resources, new chance, new opportunities that you have a right to step into, clarity that's come, bada bing, bada boom. Even if it's like not clear as in the path is clear, at least the path you have to take is clear. And then the central energy is this, the Knight of Cups, which is usually giving an offer of love, or really having a feeling or wanting this offer of love, or to give an offer of love. And then we have the Two of Wands. He's contemplative, he's thinking, he's trying to network and see what options are out there. And then we have karma, of course, and the karma that we create and the luck that we create for ourselves. But then we have, bam, money grubbing, a deceitful man, somebody who is just not on the up and up. He does shady shit for work. And then all of a sudden, like an idea coming through. This is a new start, a new beginning, a new passion. But this is for something that's like better for the person doing it than it is for everybody else, though it may, look like it's wrapped up in charity. And then we have being hung up on something that really is not certain. You don't have enough information and you don't have enough experience. That's really interesting. So let's go back. All of this can be representative. It doesn't have to be about money. I think mostly this is about, we had an opportunity that we thought was really wonderful, really great, wanted to put ourselves back out there. But somehow there's just this little like disappointment about what's coming back to us. It's like the reality of it, or the truth of it, doesn't match the expectations. Forget about expectations, the hopes. It's also just a sense of maybe not being able to, maybe meeting people who are less than appealing, coming into contact with people, businesses, employers. You don't really trust them. You don't really have a lot of confidence in their sincerity or genuineness. It's almost like you feel like, I don't know, like it just ain't right. Let me say this. If you feel it ain't right, it's not right. Right? And even though this is the temptation, you really want it to be. You really want it to be something that's very special. But the truth is, it isn't. It isn't. And so listen, it's just one of those days, thank you, Mary J. It's one of those days when things can be blah. It's one of those days when things can be just like, it's not like anything horrible is happening, but you got this like these high expectations, and then it's kind of like just blah. And I get it. And let it be. I mean, listen, we need more information. Somebody needs more information. They need more experience. They're trying to hang out. They're trying to figure things out. Maybe things haven't been the greatest for them right now in terms of finances. It's almost like right now what's holding somebody back is just this sense of it's almost like in some ways they know if they try, they'll be striving too hard. They'll be having to do things that are underhanded to move forward. That's not what you want to do. I'm trying to figure this out because this looks like really good shit. You have 3 aces on the table, all these new beginnings and new starts. But what is this? You know what? Maybe I'll ask the cards. What is this Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Who or what is he? What is this in reference to? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I got the Death card. So it's almost like somebody trying to restart their life, or somebody being held accountable for their bullshit. Okay. Yeah, this was definitely underhanded and disconnected. Like a disconnect from God. Something that's counterintuitive, somebody who's counterintuitive, somebody who's really not that spiritual at all. Seeking, exploring. It's almost like somebody's out there trying to look for the next person they could take advantage of. I know that sounds horrible. And they're trying to look for that person who's open-hearted and giving and loving and caring. So watch out, because somebody's not as good as somebody is not as good as maybe you think they are, and definitely not as good as you gave them credit for. And so it's really better, let me say this, it's really better to just move on without this newer person. It's better to just like, if it's not gonna happen, without making you feel like something's off, then just let it not happen. Because there can be like a temptation today to sort of like give somebody too much that they don't deserve, because they're basically wrapping it up in a really wonderful package, but it's not real, it's not sincere, it's really not what they said it was. And we have things good enough right now in our life that why are we pushing for more? I think that this could be somebody trying to take advantage of your heart. Like somebody just trying to take advantage of your heart. Somebody that tried to get in that way. Because that may be where we're at least in terms of the central energy, we're still looking for that. That's our vulnerable spot. And so there could be just this energy of somebody trying to get in through that spot. But it's not really in your best interest to trust this person. You should not trust this person. Got a very imbalanced way of understanding what they know, thinking they know more than they know. Let's get into the card. That's really interesting. Let's get into, so what is this about? Be bold and make the first move, and confidence is your key to success. All right, maybe I read that completely wrong. Conclusions are within reach. No, this is upside down. Have faith in your dreams. No, once again, I didn't get it wrong. This is still that very vulnerable energy of we want something to move forward. We're trying to make it move forward, but we're leaving ourselves vulnerable because we don't actually believe in it. And it's the lack of belief that's actually attracting nefarious people into our circle. Just be warned. If don't be bold and make the first move if you're really feeling you don't feel confident, and there's parts of you that you have to work on to believe in yourself and to get your self-esteem up. Because if your self-esteem isn't up, there's just this energy of you're going to meet the wrong person who's going to play on that vulnerability and sell themselves to you for way more than they're worth. Just an FYI. That's the energy today. It's probably because the moon is in Scorpio that I understand this, that I know this. Like, what are people's real intentions? I'm just letting you know. Hello? You could be throwing yourself right into what? Trouble. The fish's mouth. It's almost like you're bait in a way. And then we have books. Better research, better learn. You know, learn to the point where you can't be taken advantage of, because there's something going on underneath. It's like somebody's been watching you. Or you've been watching somebody else, keeping your feelings secret, trying to learn about It could be somebody's keeping their feelings secret, trying to learn about somebody else. But you are definitely falling. And are you falling for their truth, or are you falling for the fantasy of them? That's also a good question and another way to read this. Are we falling for the truth of somebody, or are we falling for the person that we put together based on their pictures online? That kind of energy. This is a warning. It's a subtle warning. It's a sweet warning. It's a kind warning, but it's a warning. Okay. We have knowledge here, but it's in reverse. So watch out, because you don't know enough. And then we have illusion. Embrace the truth. Yeah, it's lack of knowledge that's leading somebody into delusion. Yeah, and then peacock we have here. It's also arrogance. Raise your standards. You're lowering your standards and letting yourself basically be like, dream yourself into something that is not real, isn't true. And it's like the knowledge that you're getting isn't real, or somebody's knowledge that they're getting isn't real. It's not real. Okay. I would stay away from online dating today. I would stay away from a lot of online shit today. Just FYI. There is a need to look deeper. There's a need to look further. Right? Because here we have, I am a warrior and I feel desired. You better defend yourself against who's desiring you. And that doesn't just have to do with romance. That could be, oh, I'm getting a call from all these people want to work with me. Look into them a little bit further. It's almost like, if I could sum this up, low-hanging fruit. Because you don't have as much experience as you think you do, and you're getting yourself into a realm of people know you're desperate, or you can smell the desperation on somebody else. So now you're going out, somebody's going after low-hanging fruit because they think that they can convince you of, they could sell it to you. They think it could sell it to you. So watch out for this energy right now. Don't make any deals today. Don't make any deals today. And then we have, both of this is coming in reverse too. The cards aren't upside down. A lot of things are in reverse. Watch out today. So balanced forces. Hello. Unbalanced. Fire. Also in reverse. It's like somebody's burning themselves up on the inside because they don't have the ability to, or the power or the self-esteem to let it out. It's almost like the energy of a black hole. Interesting, right? Maybe we need to just step out for a second and make the move ourselves. In other words, don't let people choose you today. You choose the situation. And if you don't choose the situation, stay out of it. Stay out of it. And I know it's like, but if I'm choosing you and you're not choosing me, well, you got to choose each other. In other words, if I'm choosing you and you're choosing me, definitely that's a good situation. But don't let them come out of the woodwork and sell tonic water to you. Don't let them choose you. It has to be right. There's some sense of it can't be unbalanced. Don't be somebody's prey today. Because hunters are out in full swing. They can smell the weakness. They can smell the blood in the water. That's just an FYI. Interesting. And then we have play. So maybe that's the first part of the reading. Be around your friends. Be around the people who you know. Be around the people who you are certain of, and do what you enjoy doing so that you can become the master of something instead of just trying to pretend like you're the master of something when you're not the master of something. Instead, find what you really love to do and master it. Master the dance. Master the science kit, master the become a master of something. Like, it's almost like stay the course today. Stay the course. Don't try to rush into something that, oh, this is a shortcut. Somebody's saying shortcut. You remember that shortcut from fucking Pinocchio, right? It wasn't a goddamn shortcut. It was a trap. Do not trust shortcuts today. Do not do it. They're trying to lead you off the path, and what you really need to do is stay the course. You know, and I know it's longer, and I know it seems more difficult. It is. That's because it's real. Things that are built to last are not built easy and fast. They're not. So today, the meaning of all of this is you have got to commit yourself to the long haul of something. If you try to get there quickly, that's the trap. They're going to come get you. Just FYI. They are not doing it for you. They are not trying to help you out. They want you to be sucked into them. That's what they want. That's an FYI. Okay. Chop wood. Keep working hard. And this is a planting day, right? We read it in the book. So keep working hard today. Breathe, meditate, focus. Focus and hard work, very important. And yin. Yin is about receiving. How does this fit in with them? I'm going to say this. You're not going to receive anything good unless you don't focus and continue to work hard. Stay your course. Be consistent. Stay your course today, because somebody's going to try to tempt you off your ship. Divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. You hear that? Your great work. So it's the stuff that you've actually committed yourself to that is what's actually going to be opening the doors for you. It's not the quick and easy shit. And divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Trust the signs. Trust your inner guidance. If your spidey senses are going off today, please, even though we want something easy, please don't do it. Call it out on its bullshit. It's very important today. Let's get into the angel card reading. All right. So we have change. Okay, I've been seeing 555 everywhere. So change is coming. Life is a journey. It would be very unfulfilling if each step was exactly the same as the last. Because life is always changing. It is forever fresh and new. Allow your life to unfold gracefully. Be grateful for what was, is, and forever will be. Change and then compassion. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe will automatically respond by showering you with greater blessings. This is a change in how we have to treat ourselves and how we have to look at ourselves. Yeah. It's how, like, literally how we have to change looking at ourselves. Because our self-worth is going to be put into question today. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is a sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart's desires. Interesting. Gratitude. Make gratitude your new attitude. The stars will shine brighter upon you. All in your world will become lighter. That's a great way to appreciate to defend yourself, really. To defend yourself against people who would try to sell you tonic water. If you appreciate what you have, you're not going to be tempted easily by bullshit. right? So it's like, be gratitude, be grateful, say 3 things that you're grateful for right now, right off the bat. Thank you so much, God, for the success of my YouTube channels. Thank you so much, God, for my puppy. Thank you so much, God, for my son. Thank you so much, God, for the food in my refrigerator. Thank you so much, God, for my wonderful friends. I can't even stop at 3. If you're grateful for what you have right now, you're not going to be striving beyond your ability set right now. If you try, it's almost like maybe somebody's reaching for status symbol instead of just reaching for truth. Prayer, no matter how difficult the situation may seem, all is possible. Ask, we are listening. This is a good way, it's a good time to talk to God today. Your prayers are being fulfilled. They're being answered. You don't have to rush to them. It is coming to you. You just have to stay the course and continue to work hard doing what you're doing. Once again, a shit ton of red flags. Do not trust what feels too good to be true. Do not be pushed into anything today. FYI, please. FYI. And it's not a good day to go out looking for things. It really isn't. Stay your course, read your documents a dozen times, make sure everything is in line the way that you wanted them, the way that you like them, based on the morality and the standards that you've already set, and don't compromise that for desperation and low self-esteem, because these energies will be trying to take advantage of them today. Just an FYI. Guys, hey, happy Monday, man. I know. And this is, listen, the energy is the energy. We just like say, feel blessed for it coming through and warning us, right? Thank you so much for being on here today. I love you guys so much. Do the readings go longer? Sometimes they go longer. Most of the time. And sometimes, it just depends on the day. It just depends on the energy. This energy became very, very clear. And I am interested in how it was not very clear in the beginning. So I think it's going to behoove you to know that shit is foggy intentionally right now. And if you watch my weekly astrology forecast, I think it's tomorrow or Tuesday that this grand water trine and grand fire trine happen in the sky. And I know that it's very passionate. It is very passionate. And that could be what everything's building up to. But right now, things are really foggy and really steamy. And you don't want to step off that cliff. You don't. So stay the course that you were on. If you feel something's weird, it is. Trust your instincts, trust your gut, stay in tune with God and constantly in touch with God today. And I will see you guys here tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for joining. Bye, guys.